You said that you teach sometimes.
Yeah.
What are the kind of things that you learn? You know.
Yeah, composition. How do you can
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
one
yeah.
teach composition?
Yeah.
That's one thing. It's one thing is one clear thing which is boring, but it's technique. You
I see.
must that you need to know because, for
Yes.
example, if you're writing for a clarinet, let's
Yes.
say, I mean, you've got to know about clarinet. Even though you're going to do
I
something
see.
new, break, yeah, okay, but
Right,
you
yeah.
need to know, right?
Right.
And imagine orchestra. That is 80 people, probably. I don't know how many different instruments, and they're going to be playing together. Some of them are louder, some of them are quieter, some of them are played differently by blowing, some of them are by bow, all that sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But you really need to know. But those are interesting to learn from the great pieces, great works from the past. Luckily, we have a score. There's some people, orchestra, musician plays, so it's a great learning.
I see.
Some of them are working, some of them are strange enough. It's the masterworks. Some bits maybe it's not working. I don't know.
I see.
But that could be a charm. But again, it could be a lesson for us.
I see.
So those are interesting. So that's boring parts. It's very technical part. But that's big. That's big. I say why? Because in classical music, we ask somebody else to play.
Yeah.
I mean,
see.
Miles Davis plays the trumpet
Right.
by himself. It's
Right.
fantastic. But I mean, what would it be if he's asking the other trumpet player to play?
Yeah.
I don't know. So how do you tell them?
Yes.
And how do you tell them within limited rehearsal time? It's orchestra. It's you've got let's say two rehearsals, 3 hours per rehearsal. Maybe they're playing Brahms afterwards, so you've got half, 3 hours and half. That's you think an hour and a half, but don't forget the break. They have to have break because of union. So that's basically an hour and 10 minutes. And the next day is hour and 10 minutes, maybe. The next day, concert hall for the first time, go in there, just run through, and then the concert. That's it. Whether they played well, not well, people think that's your piece. So how do you let them to at least to play better, even though they don't want to play, whatever, that's their issues. But it's how do you notate them? How do you tell the whole people?
I see.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
Yeah, it is. The whole process is so interesting.
And also the classical music, we say that because of contemporary music, it's always been contemporary music in classical music. For example, Beethoven's time, Beethoven's music was contemporary music.
Yes.
People thought he was mad, which
Yeah.
I still think is mad. His music is great, but it's mad. And but again, his music is like several hundred years old. But again, the people living today
Yes.
play that music every single day, everywhere in the world. It's a lot in Japan as well, and that's old music, but it's very new too. They're just playing in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
So I mean, they might, I don't know, something goes wrong. I don't know, who knows? Or goes really well. And I'm so sure that today the orchestra is playing Beethoven's music so much better than the Beethoven's time. Because people are better, instruments are better, maybe more function, they can move faster. I don't know. So it's not the same. But keep living things, which is different from like a classic art. I mean, you do repair and everything cracks and everything. Okay, but it was painted that way, and we should keep that way, which is beautiful. But music is like living, even though the composer is long dead.
Yeah, I see.
And also it's an interesting thing about 80, 90 people together making one sound. I mean, I always think it's strange. I mean,
It's amazing when you come.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's amazing, but then also the orchestra. I mean, I don't know. I mean, even though if you have a summer course, so everybody from everywhere they get together, but after a certain level of playing, let's say, and then conductor comes in who they never met, and then conductor does a gesture according to part of the score which is written. Everybody knows what to do in a way. I mean, of course they feel adjustment and so on, so but they know this means you breathe. If you're blowing instrument you have to blow, then you need to breathe in and then you play there. And then if you're violinist, you wouldn't do that.
Right.
Or you do.
Yes.
Yeah, but then you don't need to tell them. Obviously, it's
see.
obvious, but it's a kind of strange thing. Because they don't know each other.
And yet they can work together.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that's-
more or less.
Yeah.
So in a few days' time, they're playing a concert.
Yeah.
It's
Right. what happens after the concert? Do they just kind of go their own way?
It could be.
They do?
But also it's a funny thing that after I always think this way when I collaborate with people. For example, I mean, I'm me as a composer and then I collaborate with a poet, or sometimes I am a very strange classical music composer that I also work in the jazz and the improvisation. Well, I mean, I didn't seek this. I don't know why they asked me.
Yes.
I always find it exciting, so I will say yes, I'll do it. And I was just in Norway improvising with the top jazz improvising musicians. But I mean, I never play except when they ask me. So I have only played with like the best people, which is strange. I mean, but there you go. But it's interesting that also that the conductor I worked with in Norway this time, let's say, I only met him. We were saying we only met a night before the concert, and then we spent time next day before we catch a flight. So I don't know. We met 2 days. Then we went together all the time. That'd be weird. So several hours, coffee, dinner.
That's it.
That's it. But we think we are great friends. But you don't say that if you meet somebody else. That's weird.
Well,
you have a little years to do. But in music, we know because we did this. But before we talk about like how many kids he has or none of that stuff. I don't know. Well, who cares? But then
Yeah, but sometimes you meet with this person and feel like that you have known this person for years.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think that you would not collaborate.
I see.
Yeah, okay. Again, the conductor, it could be like a job. But for example, like a jazz guys, none of us had to make music together. It's not our job. They could do their own. I could do my own. But we decided that we would do it again. Sometimes we meet on the internet to do it.
Right.
And when we first meet, it's like we're just like best friends since kindergarten. So those are kind of interesting. I think our trust can speed up in a big way. So maybe I think there you go. That's the best internet date maybe model.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the fastest.
Yeah, great.
They've been married in 2 days.
Yeah, well, you'll never know.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're just going to stop here because during the session we can talk about the Born Creative Festival and so forth. And it's about almost 7:30. So we'll just stop here, and Dai and I are going to be talking about these things as well as Born Creative Festival, and we'll take some questions from the audience. So that's what it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.